Okay people, so we have a spoiler for an upcoming episode of the Boruto anime, episode 128. Now, I'm not sure if this is the beginning of that Boyhood anime arc that they announced where Boruto is seemingly going to go back in time and see Naruto and, the cast when they were younger, or if this is just going to be like a standalone episode or two just before we jump into that, because I believe that's supposed to start in October. But we got a synopsis, we got a title, and I gotta be real, I'm kind of mixed on this one, because a part of me is like, hey, it sounds good, it seems like it could be awesome, hey, they could do something great. But then the other side of me is like, Boruto anime, how many times are you gonna burn me? How many times are you gonna get my hopes up like, this is about to be amazing, only to be shot down? So I'm gonna keep my expectations at this point at a minimum. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, we'll read it and we'll talk some more. But yeah, Boruto anime, don't screw this up. Let's talk about it.
Whether Facebook, Twitter, or the two, make sure to steer clear, cause I'm coming through like...
Yeah, that's right, people. Episode 128 of the Boruto anime, which I want to say this week's episode, this coming Sunday, is episode 127, which is the Jiraiya book, Ichiya Tactics, I want to say, or Ichi Tactics. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but that's going to be an interesting episode to see how Boruto and them react to Jiraiya's old books and, what type of person he really was. But then the following episode on October 13th is going to be, again, I don't know if that's the beginning of the Boyhood arc and if this is going to launch things into that, because I don't even know how they're going to work that. Is it just going to be a dream sequence? Are the characters actually going to go in the past? Are the characters from the past going to come to the future? It's just like, I don't know how they're going to handle it. So again, I'm not sure if this is going to be the beginning of it, but either way, again, we got a synopsis, we have a little bit of info, and we'll read it and we'll talk some more. So Boruto anime episode 128, Urashiki's Target, which will be airing October 13th. Urashiki, who's going after Tail Beast Chakra, attacks Konoha village. Even though the Genin were given a mission, permission was not granted to Boruto. In the meantime, news of Urashiki being detected have arrived. Even though the village ninja have all assembled together to start tracking him down, it was all going according to Urashiki's plan. So first off, I gotta keep it 100% real. Urashiki, this past arc, it had so much potential and promise, and it was very, very disappointing for me, in my opinion. Maybe you disagree, and I would love to hear why, but for me, I was not really, it was like, what are you doing, Boruto? Because I had Sasuke's character completely just off. I was like, whoa, he's making mistake after mistake. And then after it's all said and done, the fact that a couple of Genin, Boruto, and Shinki were able to outpace and outsmart and trick this god, this Otsutsuki god, basically he runs away once Sasuke shows up again. It's like, hey, I gotta hightail it out of here. So there's a big part of me that is going into this one like, well, damn, I thought the last arc was supposed to be the big enchilada of this, or is it just continuing? Because if I'm not mistaken, to this point, we still haven't seen Shukaku get released from that jar. Episode 126 ended with, I want to say Naruto might have been returning him to Gaara, Shukaku, but either way, he's still hunting down the tail beast. So again, I don't know if he's going to be targeting because Shukaku's there as well, one tails, nine tails, bam, two birds, one stone, or what's going on there. But I can't lie, like, there's a big part of me that is like, Urashiki, you've done disappointed me before, fam. I mean, if this is the precursor and the beginning to the Boyhood arc, I'm all for it, just because it's like, probably we won't have much involvement with Urashiki. I don't know how, again, they're going to handle this. Like, does he have some time ascending power of some sort, or a blast he's gonna do, or maybe Urashiki's gonna send them to another dimension that is very similar to ours, that has the old cast of characters? Maybe that's a possibility. But again, it's hard for me to get excited. Like, it sounds amazing. It sounds like, yo, he's invading the village. He actually is going balls to the wall. You got Konoha Shinobi assembling, getting ready for this big battle, and Urashiki's like, all according to plan, on some eyes and shit. But then it's like, all according to what plan? Like, are you gonna actually do some damage? Probably not. But hey, the manga's pretty freaking awesome though. So yeah, episode 128 of Boruto, Urashiki once again will be returning to the anime. He's hunting down the tail beast chakra. Let's see how it goes. I mean, he's going straight to Konoha now, and he has a plan, so there's that. I mean, I'm not going to be that excited about, because it seems as though it's going to be a portion of it, Boruto complaining that he can't be on the mission for whatever reason. Probably Naruto's like, yo, you've had an encounter with him before, and you have that mark on your hand. We don't know exactly what that is and what that causes. Let's be cautious, but we're probably going to get a few episodes of Boruto complaining, or it could be that this is again the precursor where if Boruto is separated, whatever is going to happen is possibly going to, or maybe Boruto might sneak in and Urashiki again might send him to another dimension. So this could be kind of spoilerish if you think about it, if it's only going to be Boruto going to that other dimension or back in time to see the old cast, which I hope it's not a genjutsu. I just thought of that as well. Like, he puts Boruto under a genjutsu to think that he's back in the past with his father or something like that. Like, ugh. But that would be a shame, because to be honest with you, as I was thinking more and more about that Boyhood arc, there's so many possibilities. We could have Sarada basically seeing her uncle Itachi. Of course, I would love to see Neji interact with Boruto and possibly even Himawari. So there's definitely a lot of potential for this Boyhood arc, assuming that this is the episode that starts it. But again, I'm not really sure. Either way, Urashiki is returning. It could be cool, but we gotta wait and see. Curious what you guys think about this though. Are you excited for an Urashiki return to the Boruto anime? Do you think there's a possibility he could actually do some damage? I mean, considering the fact that again the anime and manga got to align at some given point, and we haven't seen in the manga any devastation from Urashiki. In fact, he doesn't exist in the manga right now. I don't really see much happening. Maybe they're gonna outsmart him and finally get rid of him, or seal him in a jar or something there. Maybe he'll get badly injured, lose his eyes, and end up in another dimension, not able to come to us again, and that'll be the end of him, because realistically nobody can kill him, or that'll create a severe split between the anime and manga, because we've seen already, if you kill an Otsutsuki, like what happened to Momoshiki, somebody will get a mark on their hand, and that's not in the manga, and that'll again just mess things up. So yeah, probably however he's defeated, if it is in this arc or if it's the beginning of the Boyhood arc, I don't see him dying. He's probably gonna get sealed away or something like that. The overall thoughts and expectations for this episode, I'm really hoping that this is actually the beginning of the Boyhood arc, and we're not gonna focus that much more on Urashiki, because I've had enough. Well, I've had enough of being disappointed, I guess. But that's all I have for this one though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in.
Enjoy the next ride, but I was the best ride. But I hope you know that